up, Noah? What's up, futures? How are you guys doing tonight? Did any of you guys take any trades? Didn't have my mic turned up. Did any of you guys take the opening trade this evening? Alrighty. How was your trading session today, Noah? Just got done with the adult responsibilities. Nice. What's up, Nix? No. What happened today? Did you trade some of that wildness this evening, Nick? I saw that the market had some pretty big moves after the lunch hour. I wasn't participating, but I saw that they had some pretty big moves. Yeah, I made no money on my Lucif account today. I think we got it almost back to green, but I think we were like $10 or $15 in the red overall. So, but it's all good. Gold had a win and trade earlier tonight. I know Methodical Man took the gold trade. I think it was this one right here a while ago. And here's another one, actually. Just paid back to back. Oh, you went a little on the DGen side. The DGen got you. Woo. That's the only thing about going to DGen. Either it's going to be like good paydays or it's going to wreck your stuff. Oh, nice. Well, at least you got $1,000. I mean, that's kind of what you said you've been doing. Where you said you made 5,000, then lost you spent 1,000 on evals, but you made 5,000 in your funded. So I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, heck, that's profit. I don't see anything wrong doing it that way. I mean, I guess that's the purpose of using prop firms. A lot of people do it that way, especially if you got the extra funds to buy those accounts. You're down to one funded. Well, if you made 1,000, at least you can take $120 or $200 and buy you a couple more evals. And either that or work on your 2 evals to try to get those to funded. That way you'll have 3 funded accounts. I'm sticking to my 1 funded because I'm trying not to have too many accounts to trade at one time. Shoot, I didn't even make that today on my fundeds. I have that one account that I trade every morning on my funded accounts. We actually only made $50 this morning. Let's see. Yeah. We're at 52,770, and I have to get these accounts are on the same page. So this is why I decided to copy trade these. If I can get these both accounts to 27,600 and 36,600, we can request $1,000 from both accounts. So those are the 2 main fundings that I'm kind of focusing on at the moment. Oh, I remember you tell me that. I may consider that because I know you said it's tough if you take $500 out and it only leaves you that $500 buffer. I remember you saying something about that. So I can see myself. I can see myself losing a funded account because you only got $500 in drawdown. Okay, it's almost like a little trap. So it's almost like you need $1,500 in it or $2,000, like you're trying to do, and just take out $500 or $1,000. Oh, it's easier to get to that $1,000 payout. Mm. Yeah, that's pretty nice there. Uh-oh. Gold's had back-to-back winners. Methodical Man was letting me know. Are we stuck? I don't understand why it does this. For some reason my other charts are, oh, there it goes. Let's say my charts are kind of stuck. Yeah, I may end up doing that because with my elusive accounts, like what you're saying, just see if I can build a $1,500 buffer. I know I was considered shorting the 75s here down to that 48. Oh shoot, didn't leave a big enough spot for the. I need to actually look at my other charts. I didn't really look at those. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if we get through 71 here. It would have to lose that 71 level. If we can't lose 71, we're going back to the top side. '71's kind of like a super trend swing. So then your next level down would be 53.60. See, we didn't lose 71. Man, I already got myself in trouble here. See if we can add to it here. Just don't want to end up on a ripper here. feel like there's another possible gold play down at 68 here. Yeah, we broke below the 76, but I didn't look at my whatchamacallit charts, my trading view charts before we took it. And 71 is a super trend. If you have a super trend indicator, that's usually a trend off the hourly candle, and we didn't break that 71. It's all good though. I think we'll get out of it. I want to say that we would struggle probably to get above 106 there. If anything, we push up to 95 here. And see, we're kind of already also out of the, what, New York PM area. So that 76 is kind of like a volume profile type. That's where all the orders are sitting, at that 76. If we stay below 76, we should get a nice little push down, but you would have all these, sitting orders and all these sitting, wicks sitting there at the 65. And we may do this gold play right here too, if we push down there to the so that means we're going to the 95s. I still find myself struggling at nighttime, Nick. I don't know what it is about nighttime, man. I'm horrible at the charts on the nighttime. We should hit 95, then pull back. So we're going to try to add up here at 95. I don't think we get through that 95 level. There's one more hit. For the shorts to work out, we would have to get through, I want to say, let me see what that level is. I can't really see the number because it's covered up by a wick. $76. If you lose the 76, we should get the push back down. You said you have to trade the micros on the ES because I don't have enough BP. Oh. What's up, counter dealer? Sorry I didn't see your message. Um, I'm not sure if there's enough orders. I've been trying to like follow this volume chart lately, and I don't know if we have enough orders to get down to the 25.52. That's the next level down. And we would have to lose the 71s. For anybody that use a trend chart, like a trend type indicator. So what it does is it kind of helps you mark out the going trend. Really useful indicator, especially at nighttime. I feel like it works really well at night. So what it allows you to do to kind of just see where the trend is for the trend break. So what it is, here's your break here on top of these 4 or 5 candles, and on top of that PM high. Oh, buying power. Ooh, that's right. I think you might have said that you traded. Yeah, we were short on an eval. Remember, I don't trade my funded accounts in the evening. At least not yet. Maybe one day. Still no gold trade. Like I said, we may take a gold trade. We just moved up to 53 on the volume chart there. Go to 55. I wonder if we bounce off of that 53. It's almost like I feel like I could hit the order and have a sell or no wait, have another buy order sitting also right there. I may try that. Let's see. Now, if we lose the 53, we would have to volume us out. I'm very new to volume, Noah. I've been just kind of dabbling with it. I try not to change too much because I still like trading support and resistance. I know a lot of people's been using the volume profile, so I thought we would just kind of give it a try. Oh, nice. You finally got it fixed and passed it, Diamond? Heck yeah. Remember, man, their funded accounts, are a little bit more expensive, so be careful with those things. I know. I just got paid my payout from Bewley this week, and I got 2 more that's about $800 away from 2 more payouts with them. You don't have to worry about all the rules and stuff either with them either, Diamond. Only thing you got to worry about is following the 40% consistency rule. That's all you got to worry about. So we did not get through the 71s, guys. Remember I was showing you that 71 on the there. See, keep still bouncing off that trend line break. It looks like our runner's about to get stopped out. I don't know if I want to short that level again. We've already shorted it once. I don't know if I want to get myself back into that position. I think that, like I said, the only way that we move down is you got to get through the 71s. So if you can't break the 71s, we're probably going back up. Yeah, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, there's nothing wrong with that because I used to do similar stuff like that. I would pass evals and not pay for them just because I didn't feel like I was ready for a funded account. And that's a lot of money to spend, if you're not ready. There's nothing wrong with that either, Diamond. You can still, I don't know. I don't think you can continue trading it because I think they put it down there for as a active invoice. Yeah, the only rule you got to worry about with them, Diamond, is the consistency rule of 40%. Other than that, they don't really have any rules that you really have to strictly worry about. And they're also pretty good about paying. So as long as you have your paperwork filled out right by Friday, usually the money's in your bank account that following Wednesday. Dude, why is this? For some reason my charts over here keeps freezing. Oh, there we go. Paired with the key level pivots. I think I got the pivots marked out. I'm not sure if we get back through the 71s, man. This 71 has just been a straight wall. And it's definitely hard to short there. Let me turn on Methodical Man real quick. Oh, what size did you do? You said right. Oh, I would never recommend anything over a 25K or a 50K with Buell and Ox Diamond. Oh, 100K? Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know you bought you purchased one of their bigger ones. I never do anything over a 25 or 50K. The 25Ks are like 143 and the 50Ks are 148. Yeah, that's a lot of money to spend. I don't think we will. I don't know if we'll push through I don't think we'll have the juice to push through those 95s, guys. Volume price endless buy and okay. Yeah, Apex is the cheapest as far as overall counts. They've probably gotten a little better about their rules. Always ended up messing up my I'm sorry, I didn't see your message. We are trading with NinjaTrader and we're trading Bulanox accounts. Still watching gold over here. We was looking for a short on gold down here at 50 or 50.68. Can you explain what the account is? Bulanox is a prop firm account. That's what we get our data from. That's who we're trying to make money from. At least them and Luciv. But Luciv, I only trade during the New York session. And I only trade evaluations in the evening session too. We don't trade our fundeds in the evening session. So didn't quite get to the 95. Yeah, I think as long as you trade within a, if you're going to use a prop firm, just trade whoever, those rules fit your trading. This is the 5 minutes, Daniel. I'll put everything in the chat for you. That way. There you go. So we're trading on the micros NQ on the 5 minutes on NinjaTrader and trading with Bulanox. Guys, this could just be another bounce off the 71. Yeah, they're referred to as candles. Real. Right now, there's not really a lot going on. We're just kind of just chopping back and forth. So there's not really a lot to do unless you're trading range. So right now, we're just kind of stuck in a 20-point range. I would imagine in a little bit that we're going to break out. It says, are the lines your HH and II? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I have no idea when it's going to break out, man. I know 71's kind of a trend line break. And back up to the top, there's not really a lot of volume sitting up there above the 95. So that's why we keep pushing up there and kind of pulling back. Let's see. Just making high lows at the moment. We're just sitting on our hands at the moment. There's really not a lot to do. I don't want to get trapped in a trade if I don't have to. I'm trying to see what that's going to. 56, 56. Okay. Or is that 58? There it goes. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Wrong button. That was the wrong button. I gotta close that. I was supposed to be a buy button, not a sell button. God dang it. There it goes. Whew. That was a close one. Oh wow, that was almost hit the wrong button here. 56 is my line in the sand here. 56, 58. Should have had a little bit better entry than that, though. I made a mistake and had a freaking sell button instead of a buy button. All right, first target. Woo, that was close. So close. Ooh, the sellers are coming back in, guys. Come on, buyers. Push. Push. Ooh, that was almost a horrible mistake. I didn't even realize I did that either. I meant to put a buy button at 56, and I ended up putting a sell button. No, we were looking for a long off of 56. Oh, where did you get short from, Nick? Did you short the 71s? I think your short could still work out. I was just looking for a quick 5 or 10 points is all I was looking for here. So our runner may get stopped out here. The next bounce through here, where if we get stopped out here, it's going to be 38. Yeah, I was just looking for a quick 5 to 10 points on that. That's all I was looking for. I would have got my 10 points if I didn't mess that one up. What's up, Eden? How are you doing? So if we get tagged in, 22 is going to be my line in the sand down here, guys. So if we end up taking a L, 22 will be my line in the sand. I've just been putting them in different spots. They just have different meanings. That 71, remember how I said that 71 was a support and resistance level? We had to break through the 71s to push down. Finally broke the 71s. Your next one push down is going to be the 38s. Next level down is going to be 22. If we, damn it. I don't want it to get too close, and so 22 would be kind of my line in the sand. Maybe even 19. Oh, come on. All right. It should hit 38. All right. First target. If you break 38, it should continue. So 38 will be your break target. Pretty hard reject. Hard rejection off that 38. All right, we're going to go to break even. See if we can get at least 10 points on this last contract. Show me the love. There you go. Nice. 38. As easy as just following an indicator. All that was this is just a super trend indicator. The nighttime respects those super trend indicators so well that you can always anticipate a bounce. That's why I said that you're not going to get your short until you broke that 71. Finally broke the 71, traded down to the next super trend. Then we would have to get through the 38s here. And the next level that I could possibly take a bounce is probably going to be that pivot down at 22. So that's kind of what we're waiting on now. We'll just mark out those two levels with just blue lines. Yeah, I front run that a little bit because I didn't want it to. We had take profit. We were long from 40. I was longing off that 38 level. I like to see it go up here and hit the 71, then push back down. I still think we're moving back down. I feel like we're possibly going to that 20 pivot there. What's gold doing? Nothing. It's my chair. For some reason, this freaking whatchamacallit's going out in this chair. The hydraulics. All right, so right now we're just kind of sitting on the sidelines. We're waiting to see if we get a retest of that 71. we can pull fib on this leg and see if we got the 50% of the pullback. Get the 50% pullback, then we'll probably move back down. So what is this 50% sitting at 64? Oh no, we're done with, we're out of our trade. I will take that pivot trade down there if we for some reason push down to the 20s. It did get me last night. Remember I tried to trade that pivot? It got me last night, man. That pivot. Yeah, good night so far. We're up 142 so far tonight. So, good night so far. And that's just an eval 148, guys. Dude, do we get the push back up to 71 here? That's the... Oh, gold's going straight up, so... Methodical Man, are you listening? Do you ever take the shorts on these ledges, Methodical Man? I don't know if Methodical Man's listening or not on gold. Do you take these ledges on the shorts? Not really. I was wondering if you took those or not. I don't think I've ever tried a short gold. Every gold trade I've ever taken has been a long. I mean, so you would be short from there, maybe? Ooh. Dude, shoot. 41 was the bottom, man. If I knew that, I should have held on. I didn't think we'd get through up here. Oh, I missed it. I couldn't get my order up there in time. Yeah, I know. I was looking over at gold and I just looked over and went, we pushed through those 70s hard. I missed my entry on the gold. The gold entry should have been 110. Unless we make another push up, then I may jump back in. Okay. Like I said, I've never taken a short. Not really sure, do we? Oh, Methodical Man didn't trust it. I may risk 5 points on this. To the moon. Holy goodness, guys. The gold. Like I said, I've never taken a short on gold. Every gold. Maybe. Does it come back down? Maybe it comes back down hard. It's not come back yet. We're trying to drop it on the backside, methodical. Dude, look at that rip off the 90 up there. Thank you guys for the likes and follows this evening. Hopefully everyone's having a good evening. Dude goes on a ripper. Oh, your phone died. Oh. I think your short still should be good. I mean, you just broke back below those 71s. All right, about to have a new 5-minute candle here. Probably going back down to 53, 54 area. Wow. Gold may not be coming back, guys. The gold's like, nope. Anybody else in here trading gold? Okay. Dude, gold's already up 10 points off of that level. Oh, well. $71 is what you're looking to hold here. And that's off that super trend area. I wish so much I can just jump in this for a cheap trade and just use the 71. Are you in a short, DB, looking for 41 to get hit? I still think we're moving down. A lot of times if gold is going up, a lot of times the NQ is going down. Thank you guys for the likes and follows this evening. I feel like we go back down to what, 54, 55? Kind of a retest of that area. We're probably going to bounce at this level. I wasn't sure if we would get through the 55s here. What's your opinion on the war price action? I'm not sure. War price? Yeah, if we can't get through those 37, 38s, we'll just be another bounce spot. I don't know. I really haven't thought too much about it. I mean, as far as the price action goes, I haven't really seen much of a difference. At least not in the futures. We're targeting I may even just do the 40s here. Actually, 42. That'd be 20 points. 20 points in the evening. Yeah, if you're in long, you do not want to lose 38, man. You might be able to get away with a pivot bounce if we lose 38. So that could be another possible bounce area. I've been trying out these new volume charts over here, and I was kind of using those volumes to take that short there. Well, actually, it's order flow on Ninja is what it is. So if I was looking at the order flow cumulative data delta, we were selling pretty hard. So that ended up being a nice 20 points. This is kind of like the first day just really watching this. So we are using those levels, some of these levels. That's kind of where like the 89, the 75, and the 55 are coming from. If we can lose 38, bounce off that pivot, retest the 38, then keep selling, we could have a big sell off the rest of the night. Dude, look at gold rip. Gold just to the moon, guys. Woof. To the moon on the gold. So where are you long from, Rogue Trader? All right, we're just going to sit on the side for a minute and just wait to see what happens with another level price action. I like the fact that we lost the 71. And so I noticed that we just kept holding below the 71. And I was assuming that we would get another trade back down to the 40s. And plus watching my little volume chart over here. Like I said, first time really ever watching this stuff. If we can get back above 55 here, we might have another push up to 71. I'm not sure where your entry was. Contract at 45. USA's in short. Oh, it might have been from earlier. Oh, woo. The last time we got this type of body, it went straight back up here. I'm going to give this very little run because I'm not sure. It's still very low on that volume chart, like 300 or so. $500. Oh, dude, that thing. Sometimes I feel like I swear my target gets missed so much sometimes. A lot of volume coming in. Not a lot, but more than the shorts. Man, look at all these wicks up there. How do we not run up there and take out some of these wicks? This candle looked almost identical to this previous candle, so that's why I was like, okay, we're getting long here. Because look, this candle looks just like this candle, except for this one has a little bit bigger body. Oh, methodical man short. Body dip. There's our super trend. I don't know if we get through the 71s. That's a lot of wicks to push through. I mean, I think it's going to take a lot to push through there. I don't know if we'll be able to get through. 40 seconds left. You thinking this could pop? If we get through the 71s, we should get at least a pop back up there to the 90s. May just end up being a break-even trade here. Oh, excuse me. $10 seconds left for a new candle here. Oh. I thought my live shut down. Sorry, just kind of getting trying to rearrange my stuff over here. I don't remember the 250 level last night, man. Ooh, that thing's getting a little bit of bumped here. Nice. Another nice 20-point trade. Nice. Yeah, the Bears had their chance, man. That 40-38 level, I wish I'd have taken another long down there. I knew that we have a hard time getting through those levels in the nighttime. If you just put a super trend on your trading view charts, and you can almost get nice trades off those multiple nights a week. You can get nice trades off of those levels. It's just called a super trend indicator. You don't have to do nothing to it. Just keep the basics along with the pivots. So free trades. And look how many bounces we got off this other one. Just nonstop. So all right, see if we can find some music to listen to here. Dude, we've been getting stuck up there around the 80s and 90s. I don't know if we're going to have the mojo to get through there. I'm not sure about that one. This is probably part of it. I mean, this is all that is just a super trend. And I don't use it much during the New York session when there's a lot of volume. I do like using it at nighttime during the Asia market just because they don't have all that volume for us to blast those levels. So New York, not sure. I don't really use it. I'll look at it, but I don't use it because it's a hit and miss if it works. But dude, Asia market, it's like it always works in the Asia market. You know, it's either it's going to hold or break through and you just flip your bias. But that's just the levels that we have to work with at the moment, because we're not getting anywhere near that at right now, near that 22 pivot. Woo! Gold had a complete ripper there, guys. Look at gold. That was a nice ripper. What's up, Road Trader Raider? Waiting for the dump, Wildcocks. Nice. There's not a lot of volume up there in the 90s to push us any higher. So that's why you're constantly getting rejection. Matt FX. I know as soon as I try to short that crap, it's going to blast. So we haven't been taking the shorts up there. Dude, I gotta get this chair fixed. It drives me insane. I feel like my chair sinks. I didn't even think this chair's that old either. See, what would you give a signal to place your set? I was talking about up there around the 90 level. There's no volume up there. It's pretty much where we're just running all these wicks. How's everybody else's trading session going tonight? I think pretty good so far. We're up 263 on tonight's session. So definitely a really nice Asia session so far. So I could always put a short up here at the, 85s, 90s, and it'll probably blast. I blew my count at 12:30, and an hour later, I made $1,500 on my eval. Dude, that's the way it goes. Sometimes we're eval superstars. We're eval millionaires. That's what it feels like sometimes. It's kind of like whenever you start out trading, you're like banging out the sim account. Like, man, I'm a sim account millionaire. We're like sim count kings over here. You get the eval, and you're like, crap. Then you become a eval champion. And then you go over to the fundeds, and it's like crap. Oh, I swear, the steps. Let's see. Not a lot of the EMS are really big numbers, but a little bit. I watched the ES. I watched Adam Manzini levels. Sorry if I'm butchering his last name. I don't know if I have his current levels put in there tonight. Something's weird. Some reason my ES charts have been locked. I can't get these freaking things unlocked. I hit the unlock button and they still... I don't know if the indicator is locking it or what. But that thing's been locked. Yeah, I feel like tomorrow, I don't know if I would even want to trade my funded accounts Friday morning just because it's non-farm payroll Friday. So the charts could be messed up in the morning. So I don't usually like to trade whenever the news has messed up the charts. At least not on my main fundeds, the ones that I'm trying to get to pay out in the next couple weeks. No, we're using Ninja. I do have a few accounts tied to Tradeovate, but I'm trading them on Ninja. So I have a valuation with Take Profit Trader on Tradeovate, and I have a funded with Lucive on Tradeovate. But I have them signed in on my Ninja because, Ninja and Tradeovate are the same company. I want to say Ninja owns Tradeovate, if I'm not mistaken. And so you can integrate the two because you're only allowed to have one Ripnik account. So this way I can log in to as many accounts as I have as long as they're under. So then all I got to do is if I want to log into my Lucive is log into Lucive, then log into my Take Profit Trader account and I can just trade them. So let me disconnect for those. I don't want to accidentally take accident trades on those. The only issue I've been seeing with Lucive lately is it seems like there's been kind of a little lag whenever I place my orders and when it gets filled. So that kind of scares me sometimes. But Take Profit Trader, I haven't had that issue. It's only been with Lucive for some reason. I mean, I'm not saying it's their fault. It's just me trying to trade across different platforms. So. Oh, goodness. Can't stop. Yes. Are you taking gold trades? Does anybody here trade Bitcoin? Like nano Bitcoins? I was thinking about using this new prop firm that I signed up for today, and you're allowed to trade Bitcoin with them. And so I was going to try to trade Bitcoin, but you only can trade, I think, one nano contract. But you don't have to make a lot of money on it. So I don't know anything hardly about the Bitcoin world as far as trading it, like futures. I mean, I know it's a thing. I've just never done it. And I don't know what the hours or if it's like a 24-hour thing. Warbucks. Let me see the company I was going to sign up for. It's Traders Launch. It says my charts look like it's not there. Let me make it a little bigger so you can see it. Does that look a little better? Dude, this looks like a big old bull flag for the gold here. Yeah, I've never used them. It's something Methodical Man is using them at the moment. We are trading NASDAQ futures. My Magic. Or my music. I'm sorry, my music. Not Magic. Music. Tonight we are up. We are up 263 on an evaluation. I only trade evaluations in the what you want to call it, the Asia market, because I haven't really been trading the Asia market, but just since December. I've been mainly just strictly trading the New York session the last couple years, and so I only strictly trade my funded accounts during the New York session. Today we were kind of 1 for 1. We were pretty much red on our Lucive accounts and our account, not multiple, but just one account. And we were green. We only got partial profit for our funded accounts today. We're trading with All of my fundeds are with Apex, Bulinox, and Luciv, but I'm not trading Apex on the stream no more because they I don't do their affiliate stuff no more, so I don't really talk too much about Apex no more. I still have their accounts to trade. I just don't usually trade them on stream. So the only thing I'm really trading on the stream right now is Bulinox, Luciv, and Take Profit Trader. Then I may start trading with Trader Launch. I don't know. I was thinking about doing they have Bitcoin, so I was thinking about doing Bitcoin to try something new. Yeah, this is gold right here. If you wanted to see gold. Yeah, MGC, that's the gold thing. Is that what you're asking, Shadow or Shade? Yeah, that's if you want to trade gold, you would look up that MGC. Which one are you trying to upload? And I'll see if I can upload it and see what it says. Rick, if you can tell me which one you have, I'll see if I can find it and tell me which one it is. I tried all of. Wait, it's not letting you look at none of them? Is that what you're saying? You downloaded all of them and uploaded all of them and they won't show up? Oh. Which one it says you cannot find script on? Which one is that? I'll see if I'll try to upload it and see if it's not working. The OnlyFans page. Okay, so. All right, so let's just download one here. We'll do inside bar. All right, we downloaded it. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Picked the wrong one here. Let me get. Ninja Strip add-on. My internet kind of acting weird. There it goes. It says file is already exists on your PC. Do you want to replace it? Yes. I'm looking for it. Yeah, it should be that one there. Inside bar. Let's see. That one worked for me. Wait, we'll do another one for you. Let's see. We'll do the ATM Super Trend. So you downloaded them, right? So that's how you did that? You downloaded? Then go to Tools, Import, Ninja Strip Add-ons. Let me see. It says the existing bin on your PC is a newer version of the one contained on Ninja Strips. Well, let me replace it. That was weird. Not really sure why it's not letting you, I guess, upload them. Right? Why aren't they showing up, though? That's the only thing I don't understand. Yeah, I've never had no one ever say it didn't work for them if you just download them and import them. I mean, that's the only thing I know to do, when it comes to importing those. Let's put in just some random one up here. Yeah, I'll try one more and see if it works. But other than that, I'm not sure why it would do that with you, though. And you left it in the zip file, right? When you're looking at it, does it have the little zipper on it, Richard? Or Rick? Get this stuff out of the way. Yeah. When did we download? Oh, we downloaded the wave trend. Let's see if I can find that, because I don't think I had on here. A lot of these indicators I don't use. Oh, I guess that's what that looks like. I have no idea what a lot of this stuff is. So we won't keep that on there. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I'm not really sure why it's not working for you. Yeah, we have that midnight candle sitting at 103. I might wait and see if we get a pull back to the 90s here. See if we can pull back down to the 90s. Yes, they're 5-minute candles. Music. We could possibly look for a push up to 22, or even that previous day close at 37 if we get up there. To me, I want to see a bounce off the 90s here. I may try to. I can't really see what. Let's see. Sitting at 89, so 90. You're long at 98. Nice, rogue trader. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling, sitting on the sidelines at the moment. Not really a lot for us to do. I will look for a long if we can pull back, find resistance at the 90 level here for myself there. But if we break the 90s, I got to be careful if we do get the opportunity. The next push up is probably, if we push to the top side, 22, let me see, 23. Then above 23, probably the yesterday, or what's that? Not yesterday. So Thursday, Wednesday's previous day close. How's everybody else's night going? Is everybody else surviving? Hopefully no one's over leveraged their account too bad tonight and got themselves in a bad trade. Rogue Trader, are you still holding your long from 98? Or did you already take profits? We're from Northwest. We're from Georgia, but I currently live in Northwest Arkansas. Still green. Nice. You were in a pickle earlier, but now you're out. Nice. Trust me, I find myself in those situations quite a bit on the freaking Asia market, man. It seems like every night, at least one trade, I'm in the wrong direction. So right now we're just sitting on a sideline. I would like to see a 98 pullback. I mean a 90 pullback where we pull back into all those wicks there and bounce off those wicks. I'm just not sure if we get it or not. Either that or a push up where we wick above 25, then maybe a pullback off the 25s. Dude, how far did gold get back? Ooh. Sounds like Methodical Man is long over there. Oh, he's in a gold trade. Yeah, so I'm in Central Time, so it is what? I think it's like 8:30. 8:30 here. Did you take any profit, Rogue Trader, on that 98? Like I said, the only way I would take a long here is if we come back and hit the 90 level. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for the weekend. Been a long week. The 22 level that we have this one line marked out, that's going to be your lunchtime high. I'm assuming we're probably going up to this next pivot by the end of the night up to 2001 if I had to pick a target. So basically what we'd have to do is just, I'm waiting for some kind of pullback. Maybe we can grab a long. I want to see a pullback to the 90s. You may get a resistance here at the 24s. You can see there's like 3 or 4 candles right there. So we may get a little pullback from the 23s. But I think before the London session, you're probably going to get a push all the way up to the, like I said, 200s by the end of the night. That's usually the way it works. Most of the nights, the London session always trades up into the high or the low of the New York AM low or high. Oh my goodness. I know one thing, guys. By the end of the week, staying up like super late, getting up super early, like catches up with me by Thursday. I'm usually so tired by Thursday. Because we get up super early in the morning. I think I usually back up like at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 sometimes. Aren't you long? You're not short though, right, Ro? I thought you were what? Long from the 98s, you said? I mean, to me, I like that long. That's kind of that midnight candle what we're bouncing off of. I follow that one midnight candle. I don't know if, I kind of bring it up quite a bit, but here's that midnight candle at 105. And you can see we kind of just bounced off it. So that's why I'm thinking that we could possibly get a bounce up here to the downside at 23. So these are those ICT kill zone pivots, not pivots, but kill zones and pivots here. So we're already kind of back above the New York PM session. And our next level up would be that 23, which would be your New York. But if you kind of look at it, you can see that there's like big wicks right there too. So you would think that we would get like at least a 5 or 10 point pushback down. Then probably by the end of the night, we're heading up to the 200s. Time we get into the London session. But usually I don't ever make it to that time of the day. So yeah, Rogue, I was trying to make changes, just sold the 109. 10 points is not that bad. Now, unless you only got one contract, if you at least got two or more, I don't know how heavy you went in. Trying to leave that runner. I mean, I feel like you get the 20 level possible. So, woo, excuse me. Let's say. Evals, we made a little bit more. We didn't make diddly squat on the fundeds today, man. I think two funded accounts, I made like $50. The fundeds I didn't get anything. We only got partial profit on the fundeds today. So we copy traded and we only made like $60 on each account. Because usually I try to get up 120 on each funded account in the mornings. And I only got half. And what my early morning fundeds, Barry, or bar, where I'm not sure how you want to see it. I guess you'd have to have an extra R to be a Barry. But usually what my fundeds in the morning, we're looking for 120 on each account, and we were copy trading. And so the way I have it set up is what my ATM strategy is. 15 takes off the first target. Then I'm looking for a total of 30 points. And some days you just don't get the 30 points. So we got the 30 points yesterday and the day before. No, I'm sorry. This week we've only gotten partial credit twice. Then yesterday we did get the whole points because I didn't get to trade on Monday because I had to go somewhere that morning. I'm trying to keep from over leveraging those accounts, and that's why we're keeping it small, because I only have to make 800 and something more dollars to get to the payout threshold. So there's really no reason for me to try anything more than $120 a day on those accounts. If we lose this level, 75 is going to probably be my line in the sand if it blasts this 91 here. That's if we get back down there. If we can get another one or two little winning trades, that should push us over 300 bucks. Or we can lose 100 bucks. But that's a lot of wicks, man. You would think that we would bounce here. I mean, dude, that's a lot of candles. What is that? Almost an hour's worth of candles? That's a lot. Oh, wait, never mind. I was about to say, I moved my charts over. The actual level is 89.25, so we are front running this by about 1.5 points. So 75 will be kind of my line in the sand. If I feel like we're going to lose 75, we'll probably cut our losses, guys. I don't want to give it a lot of chances. I want this to be kind of like hit, then pop. Don't want to give it too many chances to pop here. Ooh, the bears are coming in on that. Like I said, next level of support is going to be 75 if we lose this level here. And I may add in at 75. If we push down to 75, I'll add in. If I hit the 5 points first, we'll go to break even. There we go. All right, we're going to go to break even. We're just going to be at the bottom of this wick right here. I'm just going to shoot for 10 points on the runner. I'm not going to try to take it back to the top here. Long to 282. I will long that 75 if it pushed down there. Our runner may get stopped out here, guys. Runner got stopped. Uh-oh. So what is it? Next level. No, it didn't make. I mean, it's still got a chance. I mean, this is a lot of wicks, so it still may struggle to get through this. The next, like I said, next level down is going to be 75. If we lose the, shoot, that one level is back at what, 93? I don't know if we get down there or not. Pull 50% on this, then you probably get a good idea about where we're going. There's the 50%. Sitting there right where we're looking to try to jump in. It looks like it's sitting at your birthday there, Rogue. The 50% is sitting there right at the 80 level. You still have an order here. It could start pushing straight back up here. It might not even get down there to the 75s. I think that almost got us over 600 bucks. I mean, 300 bucks. What? No. It would take another trade or two. We're sitting at 278 at the moment. We still need another 500 to pass this. I was close to passing another freaking eval the other day, and I freaking effed it. I effed up and messed around and blew my freaking eval in the New York session. Nothing worse when I make that mistake. There was no reason for me to do it either, but just one of those moments. Rogue, where are your entries? Are you still long from 98? Or no, you got out of that at 109. Okay, I remember you saying that. I just flipped over to gold. Dude, is the gold bull flagging? Let's see. Let's check the gold out. Yeah, nice 5-minute trend line to the downside, man. I don't like that type of price action, man. That stuff just doesn't look very clean. I prefer it to be in a wave type price action, not where it's just like, looks like a ramp. Let's see, what do we got? We got the magic 82 level that Rogue Trader likes to take. The magic 82. Right now, there's just no volume, guys. The volume is very, very low. I think the highest volume in the last few minutes was just a few hundred points below the zero. Excuse me. Actually, I may move that up. This level moved up to 75. I just don't feel like we get through all these wicks, man. Usually in the nighttime, we don't usually get through all these wicks without another push up to the upside. So you think that we would just sit here and just consolidate and start moving back up. But there's just no way for me to jump in this now. I feel like if you wanted to take that long, you needed to be long at 90 or 89. Find something else to listen to. Did anybody ever listen to Everclear back in the day? I remember listening to Everclear a lot back in the 90s. Those were the teenage years. You made $400 so far. I need to make 800 to get funded. Nice. Who'd you say you got your funded accounts with, Rogue, or they with Lucif? Like I said, guys, there is just no volume right now. It could be one of these deals that we just chop all night long because, what is it? Tomorrow is non-farm payroll. So you'll probably get some kind of big move. We'll get the big non-farm payroll move in the morning. The falling from the building lady. This one is, I think, what is this one called here? Santa Monica. Santa Monica. They have quite a bit of few good songs. Yeah, I think I was big fans of like Everclear, Offspring, Allison in Chains, Pearl Jam, a lot of the grunge bands. Something about the West Coast and being lonely. Yeah, there was definitely a lot of that music come out of the 90s from out of the West Coast grunge bands. Maybe it was the rainy weather of Seattle Rogue. Server. Yeah, server. Yeah, they're good songs. About the only time I really listen to music is whenever I'm sitting in here in front of the computer at nighttime on the stream. Kind of makes the time go by a little faster sometimes, especially when the market's not really moving a lot. And so it's kind of like sitting here watching paint dry. I guess that would be the good thing about if you didn't have to like do the cameras. You can do like a no camera type stream, and it's easier to kind of get up and walk away. Go grab something to drink or, close your eyes. I think when I first started streaming, I was working kind of late at night sometimes. And man, I used to fall asleep, almost be like falling asleep streaming in the mornings. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock for me. But like I said, man, usually I'm up by like 4 o'clock in the morning. My wife gets up for work at that time. Well, she don't probably has to get up, but she usually starts work fairly early. Even though she works for herself, but she still gets up and goes to work early. We have a hair salon business in the next town over, and she gets a lot of people who come there like at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and get stuff for. Get on out of here, dirty methodical man. Those early morning cuts at 6 o'clock in the morning. I swear. I know, methodical man. Get on out of here. Shoot. No, we don't. We do not trade pre-market, man. It's just the fact that the wife's up getting dressed and moving around, so it's hard for me to stay asleep. I don't even usually touch the pre-market. I mean, I have, but just a few times. Most time we just stay away from it. Did you take the 82? I think you did get the 82. Did you take it? Let's see. Nope. 83.75. 83.75. Sounds like they're doing a giveaway over there on the My Funded Futures. Oh, we forgot about, even though I don't know if, I guess you could consider Limp Bizkit grunge. I guess his stuff is more what, like rap rock? Not really sure what genre Limp Bizkit falls under. Not sure. I guess similar to, kind of like, to me it's similar to like, I guess Kid Rock's music, I guess. I think the nickname for is the Limp Bizkit. Oh, goodness, methodical. Methodical man's like my perverted uncle who pops into the chat. Except for he's younger. This all the inappropriate touching, methodical. You make me feel uncomfortable. No, we are looking for a long off of 75 BB. Oh no, this stuff is so slow at the moment. I mean, we had some fairly decent moves earlier. We took a nice long off the 40. We took a short down to the 40. We're up 278 for tonight. So, not a too bad Asia session. I just hope I don't get wrecked on this trade here. That's the only thing that I'm going to keep a tight leash on this. The most I'm willing to lose is probably $80 if we take a loss on this, because I'd like to stay over $200 if we can tonight. So the methodical files. Oh no, a methodical man. Oh, you canceled your 82 trade? Oh, didn't the trust did not stay. That's looking pretty. Let's see. Nah, I don't know. We're just looking for 5 points in a runner, so we're not like looking for a whole bunch. Let's see what happens. I don't want it to miss me then. Who's this here? Oh, I forgot about Temple of the Dog. Hunger Strike. No. The ES is about to roll. Long as we get our 5 points, man, that's all I care about. Oh, no. Let's see. Where could we find resistance if we lose to 75? Oh, it's going to bounce. No, holy goodness. Where did all this freaking mojo come from? Let me see here. Got to get back up through that 75. If we can't get back above 75, unfortunately, this freaking thing can go all the way down to the 53s. Whew. It's just wicking above it. Oh, that's dirty. Uh-oh, we're going back to Rogue's birthday. 82. Give me the 82. It's got to get above the 75s, man. If we can't break back above these 75s, we're probably going down. Need a little bit more volume. Come on. Push. Sell now. I'm already in long, man. It's too late to sell. Close your position. That's okay. I mean, I'm okay. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it don't work out, man. It's no hard feelings on my side on an eval. There's no panicking, guy. No panicking, Luca. We're kind of just watching the little volume profile over here. 75 is kind of my line in the sand here. If we can't get back above 75, like I said, we're probably going to be pushing to the 54s. Oh, it's all good, man. All good. No, Sleeper, I'm sorry. I did not see your message. The 75 is kind of volume profile level. Then the other levels we use are just level based off support and resistance. What's up, Tori? Tori trades 10 lines. That gets me every time, man. To Tori 10 trend. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, baby. I think 94s should be probably the highest that you would take there. So that 75, it comes off a volume indicator that I'm using on my Ninja Traders over here. You can see I just started using these, so I haven't used them this much. We're just kind of just playing with them a little bit. But basically what it is, you're just kind of watching the order flow accumulation down here. And as a while ago, even when we were pushing down where it looks like it was trying to push down, we really never got below the zero. And you're just kind of trading in between levels. That's mainly what I've been doing most of the night. I don't, if you've noticed, I'm getting short and trading in between these levels where the volume's at. Just trying something a little different in the nighttime. Sweet. That pushed us over to the 320 for the night. Uh, 94, like I said, 94 is your next kind of volume area where it kind of runs out of orders. If we can get through the 94s, you may get the push back up to the highs. I'm pretty sure if you pull fib on this leg from here to here, I bet you this is the 50%. So just pull fib. Let's see here. What do we got? 60%. So that would be kind of like your golden pocket if you like to trade off of fib. So then we also have some levels that we like to trade off of on Trade-Evate, which we use a lot of pivots and the highs and lows from the different trading sessions. So your other pivots way down there at 22, which we have not hit tonight. So we took this 41 trade earlier for a nice bounce. That offered 20 points too. right, back to the 94. Do we blast the 94s or do we push back down? Right now, there's still a lot of volume. I mean, we're like, the volume is still kind of pumping here, but just slowly. How much time we got left for the next 5-minute candle? We're about to have a new 5-minute candle too. Methodical man got scared. He didn't trust the long. He got scared. I saw him over there shaking. He was trembling. His mouth was quivering. He didn't want to ride the long with me, guys. I knew it. Ooh. I didn't know if this 94 would hold up here. I mean, that was a pretty big, like, 5-minute candle. It wouldn't be too bad if you could get like a cheap trade here where you can use that 95 as your stop loss and only risk like 6 points. I know, that was a pretty massive candle, man. You would think that we would continue higher. $94, if I do get tagged in, $94 is going to be my line in the sand. So we're going to be in this for no more than 6 points. So because I know it could dump back down. It could run this candle all the way back down. Let's see what volume. Volume is, shoot. I need to start seeing some green on this. Like I said, back below 94, we'll probably close this because I don't want to sit through drawdown. Dude, volume's literally sitting at 0. Uh-oh. I don't know. I'm not seeing any green. Come on, buyers, step in. They almost got it back. Oh, they got it. Come on, push. They bought it back up. Go. No, the sailors come back. The sellers are coming back in. Damn it. This trade I wasn't sure. I was kind of on the fence with this one. But I know I was going to have a very little stop loss because, like I said, I didn't want to risk more than, $60 at max. Because I know we could go all the way back down to the 75s here. Oh yeah, sellers have taken in over this. We're already like 190 something. Oh yeah. We're already like negative 2 something here. Mm. Oh. Ah, I lost my charts. I don't know if we're going to have it in us to get back above the 95s here. And we can easily go all the way back down to 75. You're long for micros. Where are you long from, down bad? If we can't get through this 95s, man, it's not gonna be too pretty here. Can't get through these 95s. $48.11. Oh. I lost my one charts here. Yeah, but I'm not sure how much I'm liking it unless I can start seeing some green come in over here. There's just so little volume. I just don't know if we're gonna have the go to get back above the 95s here. I mean, the bulls are coming in. I can see them pumping it up over here, but very, very little. It needs to get up to like the 400 or 500. If this thing over here drops back below the, oh, it just did drop in the negative. Yeah, the volume is dead, dude. There is no volume at the moment. Woo. Oh, we're about to have a new 5-minute candle. New 15-minute candle, new 5-minute candle. So I don't see how we don't hit this 75 over here. That's kind of the area that we were at a while ago before we bounced. I just don't know if it's going to hold the second time. If we lose the 75, it's probably going to the 53s. Definitely don't want to see that dump off way down there to the, what, 55? Trading down in the 1 millions. I used the fifth. Sorry if I missed your message, guys. I was kind of just staring at charts. I used the 15 minutes, the 3 minutes, and 15 seconds. I've never really done any good with the 15 seconds. Nice short sleeper. Four minis. Whew. Nice. No, we don't live in New York. We live in Northwest Arkansas, Michael. I've never been to New York. I'm not really a big fan of going to cities. Yeah, I've watched Razorbacks, but I grew up as a Georgia fan. So I would have grew up outside of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm hoping this turns into like a little bull flag here. About to have a new 5-minute candle. Oh, you live upstate San Francisco? Okay. It just, the stock market, the U.S. stock market's closed, so it doesn't have the volume with the U.S. stock market. That's why you keep hearing people talking about the NASDAQ being open 24/7, and that would allow the overnight sessions hopefully be a little bit better. I don't know when or if it's going to happen. I keep hearing about it, but gold's still kind of pumping there. Methodical man, you say we got to protect the hide right now? We need the volume over here to pump up into like the 200s and 300s. I just don't know if we get stuck at the 95s here. Oh, you're on talking about gold. Oh, talking about gold. No, we're losing our volume over here, guys. Come on. Dude, the sellers are taking over. Come on, bias. Step in. Nope. Freaking. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. Go, go, go. We're just looking for 97-ish. Worst case scenario, it does give us an out, I guess. Dude, if you went 4 mini short, man, that's a good trade there. Hell, you don't need too many points with 4 minis. 4 minis, shoot, that's what, $80 a point? Shoot, that's $800 for 10 points. That's pretty good. Methodical man's gonna make me deaf over here with that freaking loud ass music. Okay. Whew. Oh, we just hit the 94. Come on. I knew that we were going to run resistance at freaking 94.75. I'm hoping that wasn't my out to get out of this trade if it doesn't work. So there's nothing worse than it's like, man, I should have just took my out. If I'd have DCA'd one more time, I think we could have got it down a couple points lower there. Dude, we literally hit that 95 on the dot. That level is 25,094.75. Come on, buyers. I mean, it looked like a 3-candle bull flag in a way. Oh, damn it. The sellers are coming in here, guys. They pushed it hard, too. I believe that was probably our out to get out of that trade. I don't know. I don't know if the buyers can get it back up there. This thing's already... Come on. I can care less what it does after it hits 97. If it hits 97, it can do whatever it wants to do. Or we could even close the trade now for, what, $36 loss. So not too bad. All right, so what were you saying there, down bad? Let's see. I think they might use 2 to 3 p.m. Oh, okay. You're talking about that 23-hour trading thing with the NASDAQ? Yeah, I'm not sure how much we're going to struggle to get back over those 94s. If I have to, I may have to DCA one more time here. Try to bring down my average. You're looking for a rollover to the 25. There's no doubt in my mind that we could get down there because we do have that other pivot all the way down at the freaking 20 level. Yeah. Man, if the bulls can get this thing back above this accumulated data 0, we should get a push here. We still got about a minute and a half left for a new 5-minute candle. I wish this would kind of close green. I hate that we're below this candle, so it's almost like it was a pullback candle. So low, high, pullback, then less than 2 minutes to go. I don't want to DCA too early just in case if we DCA, if it pulls back to that 56 level. Because if we lose to 75, it's probably going to the 56. Let's see. R52 is our next trend line level. Oh, the sellers are coming in pretty tough here. Let's see what gold's doing real quick. Could bounce at the 67. Step in buyers. Yeah, this price is Snellvilling right now, man. This thing is just moving so slow. Right now we're in the red, 91 bucks. I should have took my out whenever we were about 3 or 4 points in profit. Because like I said, I wasn't sure if we were going to get back above that 95. The bulls are stepping in here. I just don't know if they can keep it up. Oh. $64, $65, $65. It ran that way for almost an hour straight. Oh, okay. Oh, when we were over there bouncing nonstop. Looks like we're about to lose 75, guys. Yeah, especially if we lose our 75. This will probably be my last trade of the evening, guys. I plan on adding, but I don't want to add too soon because, you know, you really need to see a deeper pullback to add. You really need to see it down to the 50s to try to add. I know if the shorts at 70 area breaks, man. It's still trying to hold on. I just don't know how much longer it's going to hold on. No, methodical man. Oh, you got your VWAP at 70? New 5-minute candle. As right now, the bears are in control of the my volume charts over here. Haven't seen green in quite a minute over here. Right now, we're kind of a 50-50 split with our profits. We're still 166 in the green and 156 in the red. The question is, do we close our trade if we get back to break even? We've gotten one out so far. We didn't take it. Man, I really need to see some green here. I just don't want it to go up there and hit the freaking 95s and bounce back again. Whoosh. I just saw that video. Oh, the little bird one. Want to see my burger? Yeah. I hadn't seen that in a while. I remember that thing used to be all over the place many years ago. So far, a very, very ugly volume over here, guys. There's not really a lot for it to do. I will DCA back in this one more time. And that back down to the 57. If we lose 75, we're probably going back down to the 50s and 60s here. The 82 is the Julius Robert. That movie come out in 82? I didn't think that movie. I thought that movie was a 90s. I guess so. Maybe it did. Heck, I don't remember. I know it's a pretty old movie, but I couldn't tell you the year it came out. Come on, Bulls. The Bulls are trying to pop in here. They're over here giving me some false hope. If we closed it now, it would just be $93 in the red, and we would still be up $200 for the night. Come on. Like I said, I don't know if we get stuck here at the 94s. A lot of volume coming in here. Not a lot, but for what price action we have, there's a lot of volume. I just don't know if we get through those 94.25s. Oh no, new candle. Shoot. Another out. Do not want to sit through drawdown again. Damn it. It is still struggling to find volume to get through those 95, 94s. Look at that. Still getting stuck at the 94s. All right, we just... Oh no, the volume's coming back down. Come on, buyers. Step up. Dude, look at that crap. I do not want to let this thing run back down to the 75s again, guys. Nope, we lost it. We're losing our the Bears are stepping back in. No. Damn it. I'll close this trade. I'm not letting this thing come back down freaking 15 points again. So we're still just stuck at the 94.75s. Just one little wick, guy. One little wick. Isn't that insane? Dude, that level is just insane level. Dude, we're like a point away. All right. We will stay in this trade for 4 points. If it comes back and stops us out, it just comes back and stops us out. Like I said, I'm not going to hold this back into drawdown no more. Okay. Oh, dude, half a point, guys. Oh, there's my average. Nice. Dude, that was just straight battling. Man. You're thinking it could take the 123s? Possibility. That is the New York lunchtime high up there. And running the highs of those wicks. Dude, that was a struggle getting through those 94s. Holy goodness. Now the volume's coming in. Look at that. This volume's pumping now. Oh, nice. 30 points from break even. I know, dude. The 90 was like, it's like, no, we're not letting go. I have a level for that 94. That's why I was saying, it's like, do we get through the 94s? So, whew, now I don't care what happens. Since we DCA'd into that a little bit, our entry's back down at 81. So, all right, new 5-minute candle here. Dude, this thing could come right back down if it gets back below the 95. If we hit our target price, that should push us up close to $400 if we can take out these highs. I don't know if we will, but let's see. We will target these highs up here. It's pushing. Whew. The YM. I've tried the YM a few times, but nothing consistently with the YM. The volume's kind of dying off again over here. We had that quick pushed all the way up to the 800s. So I could bring these like ninja order flow charts over if you guys just want to see those, because that's what I'm over here watching. Try to make it big enough where you can see it. Might not be able to see the whole thing if you're on a vertical chart. But you can see that 75 area, that one that we were targeting a while ago. I think that's the point of center, or whatever that's called, price of center of price, or POC, I guess, point of something like that. Why can't I think of the name of that? It says, what kind of stats do you have? Every time you're streaming, you come up in profit. We don't usually try for that much, man. We always just looking for just a couple $100 on the eval every night, Nick. We're usually just looking for small little wins here and there. I take losses in the nighttime, just like anybody else. We just try to minimize our losses. I have blown a eval or two in the nighttime. Usually it's whenever we have those crazy dump fest. I got caught in a really bad sell-off a couple weeks ago. Now I'm just like, I just take my loss. I try not to even hold trades if I feel like it's going to just keep dumping. I'd rather just take my loss and move on to the next trade. But we're only trading valuations, Nick. So we're not trading funded accounts. We usually only do that in the New York session. So this is the first night for me to kind of be using these like volume order flow type stuff. So very, very new. I hear people just talking about it. So we thought we would just give it a try. This is where I was getting the 94, 95 area for as far as that resistance goes. Same with the 75. The 75 was still holding up. Point of control, that's it. I want to say that 75 is the point of control. Yeah, same here. I mainly just do the nighttime for just trying to build up my YouTube channel and TikTok channel during the night session. There's just so many streamers on during the daytime that it's so tough to make any grounds. Some nights the price action is not that bad. You just got to be patient and wait. I know. I wonder if we could even short off of the 23s up there. Yeah, so with most of my fundeds, Nick, usually we're just looking for one trade. We did take a loss on our elusive account this morning. We got most of it back, but we were still small red. So we didn't make any profit on the elusive account today. Our Bulanox fundeds, we only made like 60 a piece. We only got partial credit. We didn't get the $100, 120 on each account because we're copy trading across two accounts. Yeah, you really don't want to lose the 75s here. I mean, sorry, the 95s. You may just get you may just get a 50% pullback here because we did break this previous swing or this previous inside leg. So we are making higher higher lows or higher highs on the inside legs. So you would think we would get a pullback to the 90 here would be your 50% of the leg. Excuse me. Definitely makes for long days. Streaming and trading on both ends. I mean, the Bulls have still got the upper hand. That little volume data accumulating delta is like at 333. So that means the Bulls are still in control at the moment. That's kind of what I've been watching whenever I was trying to see who was in control is I've never used this stuff before. Like I said, we're just trying it. If not, we can always just go back to our normal support and resistant levels too. So it looks like we just started a new 4-hour candle. Well, it started an hour ago. I was a little worried about the long whenever we were down at that 75s, man, I didn't know if that 75 was going to hold or not, because we already hit that 75 like multiple times. And if you look to the left, man, look how many times we've hit this area. I mean, all these candles down in the 67s. That's what somebody was bringing up a while ago about those 65, 67s, that we may get the bounce there if the 65s let go or 75s let go. Ooh, how much longer is it going to take us just to get up to the 15s here? I only need, what, 15 more points here. I think my max pullback is going to be probably the 50% at the 90. I think if I feel like it's going to lose the 90, we'll probably just close the trade. So this white looking box here, if you're new here, all this is the start of your 4-hour candle. So I use higher time frames in the morning whenever I'm trading the opening. So like this morning was a perfect example. The only problem about this morning, it happened pre-market, so it made it a little bit on the difficult side. So this would have been your opening 15-minute the 15-minute candle that I like to trade off of. And so we broke the 4-hour candle low and basically went straight back up to the 4-hour candle high and back down. So we ended up getting long up here around the 50 levels. Like I said, we only got our 15 points this morning. We didn't get our 30. This was the entry we took. I got stopped out on my one trade this morning, even though it was a winner after the fact, because we were trying to short the midnight candle. And we ended up getting a like 20-point push up. So it was kind of way out of how much I'm willing to lose on my account. So I got stopped out on it. And then it ended up selling back down 60 points. Then the next take profit trader trade was this big 5-minute candle here. As soon as we print above the previous day close, we got long here. We did have a little bit of pullback, but eventually it went up 70 points. So not too bad price action this morning. But that's what those boxes are for. They just targets that I like to run in the morning. I like to see a sweep a hourly candle or a 4-hour candle, preferably the 4-hour candle, but you don't always get that every morning. You said you just noticed the sell up there on my break even. Ooh, we're halfway there. We're just looking for us to run. I'm going to put an even 15 here. There we go. To run these wicks. I feel like we could go to the 23. Dude, volume's pumping right now, man. We're up to almost 1,000 in the volume. 800. Come on, push. Push. Yes, it's MNQ. Ooh, we're over 1,100. Man, the Bulls are in complete control. Come on, Bulls. Keep pushing. We just need 3 more points to run this previous high. I hope we do it before a new candle. I really don't want to see a new candle. I want to hit our target, then they can print a new candle. We're about 20 seconds away because you know if this next candle prints, it's going to pull back on you. Oh, it's so close. 15 seconds. 10. Oh, there it goes. Woo! Just in time before the new 5-minute candle. Because we may have to have some pullback. That's pretty normal to get pulled back on the 5-minute candle, guys. So that's why I was like, come on, get it before the 5-minute candle prints. See, we could easily pull back, say, even to the hundreds down there, 105s where those wicks are, and retest these wicks right here. So I'm glad we got out of that before that new candle prints. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back for the New York session. So it's already 11 o'clock in the trading world if you're on Eastern time. Thank you guys for all hanging out tonight. Hopefully everybody or most of you guys were at least able to find 1 or 2 good trades without, you know, being over leveraged or running your stuff. So we finished exactly at $400. So pretty good night for the Asia session. And that is on a evaluation. That is not a funded account. Alrighty, guys, we will see you either Sunday night or Monday night. Everyone have a wonderful weekend, or if you're trading with us in the morning for the New York AM session. Every day we look for a breakout session set for tomorrow. I don't know if we'll get one because if you're trading tomorrow, remember tomorrow is non-farm payroll. So for all the gamblers out there that likes the full port news,